Os. Hello Shotokan Karate family, welcome to another class. Today we are looking again at the repetitions of kihon and kata for this level, but we're looking at something specific today, something special. Namely, not everybody has this large space at home to train. I mean, this is an online home training class for you guys and gals, so we have to make sure that we can do our training also in a constricted, in a smaller space. So we're looking at something special today. It's called Kirike Ashi. It's a replacement step or shuffle step that enables us to do all the kata and the kihon we want, but in a smaller space. Let's do a warm-up and look at what we have to learn today. Yes. So let's just jump around lightly. Raise our arms. And with each jump, we switch or we change the direction of our hips. Hands are at head level. Try to find the maximum extension of your hip turning movements. Do the cross rotation above, so bring your elbows a bit down and do the opposite direction with your torso. Your head still looking forward, like always in karate. Head still looks forward. Let's add some speed. And yame. So next will be some shuffle steps. So we don't do the jumping jacks, but we change the direction of our feet. Out, in, out, in. Every time we come together with our feet, we change which foot is forward, which is in the back. And slowly we try to increase the distance when we land. And yame. Next, we raise our knees. Raise our knees to at least belt level. Next, we raise our heels to butt kickers. Let's try and have our knee point down. We don't want something like this, we want something like this. So the knee stays close to the ground, pointing downwards. Next we go again, raising our knees forward and slowly turning them outwards. And we reverse direction. So outside in, to make sure our hands are not in the way, we lift our hands. And make sure we look straight ahead all the time. And yame. Now some arm rotations, so we embrace ourselves. Once the right arm is above the left arm, and once the left arm is above the right arm. And we put our hands outside, out in horizontal fashion. Then we slowly start to wobble up and down and increase the extent of our wobbling. So it's like if we had wings, we would start flying away. Increase speed as much as you can. Don't forget to breathe. And yame. There's some rotations of our arms. And reverse. So put your hands on your hips and we do some hip torso twists. Don't forget to breathe. Let's add the momentum of our arms to our hip torso twists. And yame. Straighten your gi. Mine has become loose a bit. So when we straighten and fix our gi, we turn away from sensei. And then come back again. Rei, yoi. So now let's look at the kihon in the normal way that we do it. Let's go into Zenkutsu Dachi and do some stepping. And afterwards, let's look at how our shuffle step can help us to Zenkutsu Dachi and all other kihon and kata in a confined, restricted space. So, rei, yoi. Let's go into Zenkutsu Dachi with our hands on our hips. Each step, ni. Step, san. Step, shi. Step, go. And backwards. Each. Ni. San. Shi. And go. Okay, let's look at the replacement step. So let's go into that. We go out, we go back. Okay, let's try this. This time forward, facing the camera. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Okay, so let's add some techniques, some upper body, torso techniques to this. Let's do Gedan Barai with the replacement step. Side view in Zenkutsu Dachi. Rei, yoi, and each. Ni, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hach, Q, and ju. Let's add some speed and some energy to this technique. Front view. Hos. Yoi. And ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Q. And Ju. Let's stay in this position. And from this position, let's change into Age Uke. So we are here, start with this position, go back and add an Age Uke. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Q. And Ju. Again, each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Q. And Ju. Yame. Ray. And Yoi. So one thing we want to focus on is when we do this replacement step, that our upper body is not bending over, bending around, flexible, but that we have our core engaged, so that our whole torso, the upper body, moves in one element, as if everything would be fixed here, without over-engaging and without becoming stiff. So let's try another, the next upper body technique, which will be Soto Uke, Soto Ude Uke. Let's do this from side view. Rei, Yoi, and let's go into a right Zenkutsu Dachi, doing a Soto Ude Uke. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Again. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. And Yame. Rei. And Yoi. So next will be Uchi Uke. Here, let's focus on what we do with our hips. This is a really strong hip technique where you can invest get lots of our hip movement into the upper body technique. Rei, Yoi. Step right into Zenkutsu Dachi with a right Uchi Uke. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Again, let's add some energy, some speed. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hach. Q. And Ju. And Yame. Rei and Yoi. So we're pretty warm now. Let's become a bit warmer. Let's engage our chest muscles and do some push-ups. Let's do 10 for the moment. Ich. Ni. san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, kyu, and chu. Now let's go down, stay low, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, kyu, chu. Come up and get on your feet again. So we've done Gedan Barai, Mai Uke, Soto Uke, Uchi Uke. What's missing is Shuto Uke. Shuto Uke in Kokutsu Dachi. So first, let's go into Kokutsu Dachi for a second, using stepping movements, as always. Rei, yoi. Go into Kokutsu Dachi, stepping movement. Ich, ni, san, shi, and ich, ni, san, shi. Yummy. Let's try this using a replacement step. Side view. Ich, ni, san, shi. So the point here is when we pull our leg back, we have to turn our back foot so that in the middle we're like this, so we can go out again. No need to do like this and only then afterwards turn like this. So we pull back at the same time we engage our abductors and then go out again. Okay, let's try this all together. Shisente, position, hands on our hips, and ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, kyu, shu. And again, a bit more energy, a bit more speed. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, kyu, and chu. Yummy. Rei and yoi. So let's add our hand technique, our upper body technique, Shuto Uke, with an according hip twist to the Kokutsu Dachi in a replacement step. I do it 45 degrees so that you see it from front side. Rei, yoi, shisente. Let's do it slowly. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, kyu, and chu. And again, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, kyu, and chu. So let's add a bit more speed and a bit more energy and do again 20 of these Shuto Uke and Kokutsu Dachi with replacement step. This time from front view. Rei, yoi, and shisente. We move into Shuto Uke. And ich, ni, san, shi, Go. Rock. Sich. Hatch. Q. Ju. And each. Ni. San. Shi. Up. You. San. Shi. And the last one with full energy, full speed. Go. Stay in this position. Feel your posture. Your front knee is not totally bent. Your back knee is bent. You have 90-degree angle between soles of your feet. Your hip is pulled forward, not backwards. Your hand, your open hand, is at solar plexus level. The other hand has there's a 90-degree angle here. All the details that you already know. And Rei and Yoi. So let's add the same thing to the kicks. Let's do Mai Geri Keage. Instead of stepping, we do replacement step. So side view, Shisente, Rei, Yoi, Ich, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Rock, Sich, Hatch, Q, and Ju, and back. Same thing again. So from kick to kick we can increase the height of our kicks. So we don't want to have any hamstring injuries today. So let's do this slowly. With every kick, try to find the extension, the maximum extension that your hamstrings allow you to without hurting at the moment. And with each kick, we get warmer in our hamstrings, so we can extend this a bit more. Okay, from Shisente, we go Yoi. And Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hatch. Q. And Ju. And again, more energy, more speed. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hatch. Ku. And Ju. And Yame. Rei. And Yoi. So now we've practiced some kihon. Let's put this into action and try if we can use this replacement step to practice our kata in a very small confined area, confined space. First, let's do Taikyoku Shodan. Let's do the normal Taikyoku Shodan, and then afterwards do it with replacement step. Choose your starting position. Rei, Yoi. Announce the kata. Taikyoku Shodan. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ich. Ich. Ni san. Ni. Hai. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ich. 2、3、2、はい。1、2、1、2、Yame, Ray, and Yoi. So let's try to do Taikyoku Shodan with a replacement step. Let's artificially, for me it's artificially confining my space. For you probably at home, maybe have enough space, maybe not, but it's definitely okay to confine your space, to be able to train your karate when you're in a small room, for example in a hotel room or in your bedroom early in the morning when the rest of the family is still asleep, something like that. Okay, let's try this. Ray, Yoi, Taikyoku Shodan with replacement step. Ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, sango, ah, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ich, ni, san, ni, hai, hai, ich, ni, ich, ni, Yame, Ray, and Yoi. So if you watch closely, then there are different kinds of replacement steps depending on how big your area is. You can go backwards, you can go forwards. Sometimes you don't need a replacement step. If you're here and want to go to the other side, maybe if you have enough space that works without replacement step, just make sure you find the kind of replacement step that works for you at home. Let's go to Heian Shodan. Next kata we have. Let's do the tradition kata Heian Shodan first without replacement steps and then with replacement steps. Ray, Yoi, announce the kata. Heian Shodan! Hashime, ich, ni, ich, ni, san, ich, ich, ni, san, ni, hai, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ich, ni, san, ai, ich, ni, ich, ni, Yame, Ray, and Yoi. So next, let's try Heian Shodan in a confined space with replacement steps. Find your position. Ray and Yoi. Announce the kata. Heian Shodan with replacement steps. Hashime, ich, ni, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, hai, ich, ni, ich, ni, ich, ni, san, hai, ich, Ni. Ich. Ni. And yame. Let's do this again. Just change our direction. I do it sideways. Find your starting position. Rei, yoi. Let's now add all the energy we have. Each technique is an explosion of our energy. Give it all we have so that we can end this class on a high note. So now relaxation. Then we give it everything with each technique on my count. Announce the kata. Heian Shodan with replacement step. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Nan. Ich. Ich. Nisan. Hai. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ich. Nisan. Hai. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Give ourselves a couple of seconds at the end. Feel down in your body. How's your stance? How are your hips? Is your belly engaged? And yame, rei, and yoi. So that was a class about replacement step usage when we do kata and kihon. So let's do kind of a cool down. So we haven't used our feet very much today. Let's do a static kihon cool down, namely let's add our foot and slowly kick outwards. So let's do side kicks, Yoko Geri Kekomi, as a slight cool down to the right a couple of times. Very easy, very slow. Try not to lose your balance. And once more, last one. Let's do it on the other side, left kicks. Observe yourself. Where are your problems with this kick? Where do you think you could improve? Is it the pivot of the standing foot? Is it height of the kick? Is it flexibility of your upper body? Is it balance? And the last one, let's add some leg swings to the end. We're going to a Zenkutsu Dachi and slowly swing our legs. This is dynamic stretch of our hamstring muscles. And switch position. Left one. And one, and yame. Let's go on our knees. sit on your heels, have a straight back. Now let's bring our arms up, stretch towards the sky, feel the lower body, the lower back, and come down with your head to the ground. Have your arms on your back. Again, come up with your upper body and your hands. And then put your forehead to the ground again. Don't forget to breathe. One last time. Up. Stretch, stretch, really have yourself pulled up to the sky. And down. Have yourself pulled down to earth. Okay, seiza position. Slowly get up on your feet. Let's do another hamstring stretch. Raise up. Touch your toes. Come up again. You can also do a dynamic stretch. So no static stretch down here. At the end, we're going to hold it a couple of seconds, but it's okay to have a dynamic stretch right now. One more dynamic stretch. And next one, going to hold for a couple of seconds. Feel the stretch in our hamstrings and go down. And yame. Rei. Yoi. So this was a class about training in very small spaces. We use our replacement step. We got in some training for kihon and for kata with Taikyoku Shodan and the Heian Shodan. It's just a start of your repetition. It's great to have this in your muscle memory too, that sometimes when you have to train in small, confined space, very narrow space, then you can train your body and your mind anyways using Shotokan karate. So I hope you liked the class and learned something. See you soon in the next class. Hos!